You know, I wouldn't want to talk sports all morning.
No, I wouldn't even want to talk about 10 minutes.
Yeah, but Wise P is definitely going away.
It looks like, they just got to stick with it. They got some shut up!
I love Jim. I would listen to Jimmy's sports talk show if you did that. Well, it just looks like, they got to come to play.
Oh, shut the fuck up! Yeah, Frank from Bergenfield, what's on your mind? You know what it looks like to me? Does it really? Is that what it looks like to you? Oh, fuck yourself. Shut the fuck up. Just watch it. Here's what happened. He threw the fucking ball. The guy missed it. Asshole.
It really is all nonsense.
Oh, it sucks.
It's just a bunch of hearsay.
It really is. We got to do in the off-season. We got to stay healthy. Really? Because I thought cancer helped the team. You fucking asshole. Shut the fuck up. Stupid. The same shit.
We got to strengthen our pitching rotation. It fell off a little bit in the last 10 games. And
well, you know what? You're not wrong.
Right.
I know that. I just said we got to fucking strengthen our pitching rotation. Of course I'm not wrong. Who would say that's wrong? No, good pitching is bad.
Mm-hmm. Well, YSP is going to be one of those fucking...
I encourage everybody to abandon it.
Well, Philly's a big sports town, so...
Oh, they'll listen.
They'll do all right.
What do you think, the Eagles? I don't know. Harold Carmichael's coming back.
Harold Carmichael?
Yeah, Ron Jaworski's on the sideline coaching. Is he? Hey, what's going on? What do you think about the Eagle? I think the birds are going to fly. You fuckhead.
Hey, we lose rock stations for that.
Oh, it's fucking
But rock stations
hideous.
did it to themselves.
Yes, they did.
They fucked it up.
Rock blocks and the same fucking faggoty songs.
They fucked it
deserve
up.
what they get.
Now
all
you
this,
just go to satellite or fucking...
all this competition was
Pandora.
coming. They saw it on the horizon. They did nothing but sit there and let all the competition eat them up.
Yep.
And they emasculated all male talk, so men don't want to listen to that shit.
Nope.
It's all soft and corny. I need a sandwich and a kiss.
That would be a great slogan for a sports station, though. It's all hearsay.
It's all hearsay. Yes. 510, the blech.
All right. I listen to the fans sometimes. It's like, shut the fuck up. What do you know?
Reporting
you know
from
nothing.
The Yankee, what do they call them? The guys who will just follow the one team are Yankee, not correspondent. Exactly.
I was gonna say beat writers, but I don't.
That's wrong. I'm glad you didn't say that because you would have humiliated yourself and the team.
I just did that.
I want to hear typical sports talk now. I can't think of any right now.
It's terrible.
All that nonsense.
It looks like the Mets are, they're having a tough time because, you know what, they dropped 3 out of the last 4 and the Braves look good. Yeah, I know, but the Braves got a tough schedule. They got to go to the West. Do they got to go to the West Coast? Shut up. It fucking stinks.
Yeah, there's 120 games left in the season, but the Mets lost the last 3 out of 5, so that seems to be a problem, I guess.
We got to find that third spot in the rotation.
Right.
Yeah, do we? I hope it's a black hole. I hope they step on the mound and they're sucked into a vortex and never heard from again.
Now that would be interesting.
Drop dead.
Another one is strengthen the bullpen.
Oh, yeah, bullpen.
Oh, boy, the bullpen needs to be strengthened a little bit.
We got to get a lefty specialist in here. Why? Because the fucking guys in the majors, lefties can't hit a lefty. You know what we got to get in here? Fucking music. Get this fucking boring drollery off the fucking radio. Oh, it's fucking horrible. It's the same 30 callers in his fucking... Every show has the same callers.
Do we have a good fucking piece of audio we could play?
No, there is none from sports radio.
Damn it.
Any good audio from that? No. Any sports show. So they have the same name. Hey, I'm Tim and Tib. Hey, we're here talking sports. Hockey, basketball, whatever. Ugh. Fucking drives me nuts. And I used to listen obsessively.
Yeah.
Yeah. You get to know them. There's fucking Bob. The fan is the big one here. What's his name? Bob Page, his name is.
No,
he talks a lot
that.
of boxing. I like him.
I used to listen to Steve Summers because he made it kind of fun.
No, he didn't.
You know, like Steve Summers?
Schmoozing
on the other side of the glass.
Yeah, Steve Summers schmoozing on the overnight.
His claim to fame is that Jerry Seinfeld called him once in the middle of the night.
Ugh.
Oh, really? That's
Yeah.
that guy?
Yeah, Steve Summers.
But when Imus used to be on, he used to say that. He used to go schmoozing under the covers till Imus in the morning.
Oh.
I'm schmoozing.
Right.
Ugh.
Oh, yeah, thank you, Noodles. Got to get a right-handed bat in the lineup. Right-handed bat.
Schmoozing while a burning dog runs around my yard. That would be good. Schmoozing to a beheading video. Until gurgling is played.
I think they use deep in the rotation, right?
Of course they do. They love saying deep into the rotation.
We're a little weak as far as deep in the rotation goes.
You got to fill that number 8 spot in the lineup, really? Why don't you fill it with an interesting call? How about that? How about you fucking fill in from fucking 6 to 10 on this station? Because this sports talk is terrible. Hey, we'll see what happens. Of course we will.
Yeah, that's all we could do.
Of course we will.
That's all we could do is see what happens.
Everyone calling the station, everyone on the station will see what happens because they don't play. Yeah, last night's game, what happened? 8-5, we know. One team scored more than the other team. Next story. Fucking hate them.
Obviously.
Do you like this?
And the 1-0 swung on and hit high in the air to deep left field. That ball is high. It is far. It is gone. Over the green monster into the monster seats. Eduardo Nunez. El Meteoro hits a home run over the left field wall, and the Yankees tie the game at 1.
Wow, good call by the Bendejo. That fucking asshole.
Maricon.
The Maricon squats on the bat and it disappears. John, I couldn't believe he got 2 bats in his Heidi. I'm Susan Sheckler. I always sound like I got sloppy wet saliva. I talk like a Saint Bernard.
Posada knew he could take it all the way up to the hill.
Yeah. Posada looks like pine tar, but it's really stomach lining on his back. I can't believe that's buried. This took it so far, John. It's high as far and it's gone. It's got blood on it.
John.
Mid is high. Mid is far. It is pink socking. Boo.
Jimmy, I got one for you that we forgot about as far as sports talk goes. Obsessive trade talk. Where they just come up with trades that'll never happen.
Oh, that's the worst.
Isn't it the worst?
Hey, what about if we want 2 prospects for a quarterback and Ron Guidry? I don't know. What if you fucking put a gun to your temple and ended this call properly?
Quarterback and Ron Guidry.
Yeah, what do you think would happen if we try to trade 2 lefties for a righty? I don't know. I think it'd be the same as if you trade 2 righties for a lefty. Go hang yourself. How do you think of that?
Obsessive trade talk.
Why don't you trade 2 apples for an orange? Go fuck your mother. No, we need a quarterback. That's great, because we as listeners need an interesting caller.
Now, the right-hander is set. It'll be a 2-1. Swung on and hit in the air to deep right center. That ball is high. It is far. It is gone.
Good, stop.
Into the Boston bullpen.
Stop.
Brett Gardner, instead of lining one down the right field line, hits a long shot to left center in the Boston bullpen. Gardner plants one, and the Yankees take a 2-1 lead.
That's it, you dumb Yankees. Just keep letting John Sterling make it about himself.
Gardner plants one. Get it?
Yeah. That's
No, I didn't really get it.
Oof. That's
Be good
only
if he
funny if Gardner is in a strip club and a stripper shows her asshole and he kisses it aggressively until the bouncers remove him.
Jimmy, I got another
Or
one
if a
for
player's
you.
name is Graves. Graves plants one.
Or rapist. Teddy rapist plants one. Deep in the seat.
You want another one?
Yes.
Please.
Oh, fuck. They're coming in real
Ah, Bill Tetley.
All right, here we go. Hold on. Nick C. in Pittsburgh.
Oh.
Don't forget about the utility player and the setup guy.
I hate this setup guy. The 7th and 8th inning guy.
The setup guy.
We don't have a strong setup guy.
It's always usually a lefty or righty specialist. That's normally who the setup guy is.
Yeah, but you don't have to discuss it for an hour.
No, here's what you got to say. We have anyone to go in the... Yeah, we do. All right, cool.
Yeah.
Next.
Do we got a guy that could throw 7 pitches?
Yeah.
Good. All right. Done.
And then another guy
Thank
can
you.
come in and throw 8.
Yeah,
and a guy that can throw 2 to a lefty in a row. It's fucking horrible.
I found a DVD or CD yesterday.
Of?
He means a
of
cross-dresser.
the Opie and Anthony show.
What?
Oh, yeah.
How bad?
Oh, what is it?
Oh.
From when?
How bad?
1997.
So that was before we got fired in
It
Boston.
was called... Yeah. Oh, yeah.
What's it called?
It had a bunch of tracks on it. You know, break 1, break 2, break 3, and shit like that. And the theme of the show, and this is for everyone that said how much we just ruled in the old days and suck now and everything.
That's why I laugh at those people. They have no fucking idea.
You know you're a child of the 80s if. That was the theme. And people would call up and go, if you remember, Pong. And
where is this tape?
And we're like, yeah, oh, right. Remember that? Like, just these.
You know, we have to
80s
play the tape now.
It's so incredibly douchey. I couldn't finish listening to it.
Why do you have a copy of that?
I don't know.
That means we probably thought it was a good fucking show.
There's 2, and then another one that's I haven't listened to that's labeled the same way. That's just called Kunk.
Oh yeah,
the Kunk Show.
Yeah, I remember the Kunk Show. Yeah. We decided to come up with a word that meant cunt.
Yeah.
Kunk?
The weird thing is,
Yeah.
The weird thing is listening to coming out of songs that are fucking classic rock now, pretty much. These old 90s songs, and you're going, that's the new one from, Butt Trumpet.
Well, they're 14 years old.
I know.
Those songs are 14 years old.
Crazy.
And I go opposite math. So then 97, let's say, a song that was 14 years old would have been from 83.
Yeah.
How crazy is that?
Crazy.
You know?
Oh.
Are you going to bring this in?
Yeah, I'll bring it in. They're,
Jimmy's gone tomorrow, so we got to do it Thursday.
Do it I'm back Thursday
Oh, you
morning.
have to be here for this because it's
oh boy,
it's just fucking, it's brutal.
Yeah, I got to zip over the left coast today, and I got to do a little thing tomorrow. And I'm going to fucking hang back on the red eye. Come in. I'm panicking and not sleeping again.
Here's another one, Jimmy. Brad T in Kentucky, thank you. They just come up with shit that means nothing. We're really having trouble hitting with runners in scoring position. What is that? No, you're not. Just have had bad luck.
You've had bad luck because your hitters stink.
Right. How do you actually officially have trouble hitting with runners in scoring position?
Statisticians should be beheaded because of what they come out with. Technically, Billingsberger is 6 for 98 with runners in scoring position, less than 3 out. Really?
ESPN's even worse now.
ESPN fucking bugs me with that strike. Go ahead, I'm sorry.
You don't like the K-zone?
The fucking K-zone.
What's the
K-zone?
Only if there's 3 of them in a row and there's a guy running with a fucking flaming torch in his hand. I like the K-zone. I was watching at the Comedy Cellar last night. They had a Boston game on, and the fucking... do they have that up for every pitch?
No.
Oh, they don't? Okay.
No.
Take that fucking box off the screen.
Oh, I saw your tweet last night. That was hilarious.
It drives me nuts.
What'd you say? I could wait a 1/100th of a second
I can wait
more?
1/100th more of a second for the umpire. I don't need
to tell me if it was a strike or not?
Yeah, I know if it's a strike because the umpire goes, or ball.
I like the one that really yells.
We got Joey in Philly. Yeah, this one drives me nuts. First time caller, long time listener.
Oh, fucking hot. Oh. That's only a good call if it's followed by a gunshot. What about ESPN?
Oh, they'll put as the count goes on, they'll put the batter's average in that count. Like, he's batting 250 when it's a 2-0 count. Or he's batting 327 when it's a 3-1 count.
Is that necessary?
Yeah.
First of all, everyone probably has a higher fucking batting average when it's 3-0 or 3-1 because the fucking pitcher is more likely to throw a strike because he doesn't want to walk you.
Yeah, it's just more unnecessary stats.
Yeah.
Everyone has a lower average when it's 0-2 because you get a junk ball thrown at you, you fucking cunt announcer. Really? Hey, he's got a low average against knuckleballers when it's 0-2. Really? What an odd stat that a knuckleballer And 0-2, he doesn't hit fucking a lot of doubles. I hate knuckleballers. How do you hold the ball like that? Rotten fingernails with no sensation in them.
You don't like Tim Wakefield?
I hate Tim Wakefield.
How is he still in the league?
Because he throws a knuckleball.
Hey, look, it's 67 miles an hour and it made a left on fucking Tewksbury Street. Tim Wakefield should get fucking prostate polyps.
You said Tewksbury.
Yeah, made a left on Tewksbury Street or some shitty street in Boston.
Made a left.
Yeah. Yeah, this is Punch a Spook Road. That's a great town up there you got.
He started the pitch at the Citgo side.
Yeah, dip below the Citgo and right under the racial incident.
Came around the green monster.
Yeah, right around old Down syndrome Tug Mayor.
1, 2, 3 strikes you're out. 1, 2, 3 strikes you're out. 1, 2, 3 strikes you're out.
I hate Tim Wakefield. His name ought to be Tim Water behind a boat, a valley or something.
Ooh, wow. That was brutal.
Oh, yeah, that's a good one. Let's go to Dan in Tennessee. Dan. Hello, Dan.
Morning, gentlemen.
Good morning, Dan.
What just pisses me off
Language.
Sport talk radio is when they will get on there, the callers, and they'll go, yeah, we did this, or we're going to do. You don't play on the stupid team.
Right.
Oh, the way thing. Yeah.
That drives me nuts, too.
Why do people say way?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're going to get them next week.
Oh, we get you.
All right, how many times are you going to say it?
We get you,
I'm just
yeah.
kidding, bro. Thank you for the... Can we do a sports call? This is how sports call should go. Could somebody else call up, this is the fucking, the Who Cares fucking sports talk show?
Well, they're so lit, we got to clear them.
Who cares sports talk?
Pete in Jersey. Pete.
What's up, guys? How you doing?
Hey, Pete, welcome aboard. What do you got?
What up, kid? Listen, I'm actually a sports fan, but I totally agree. The talk and the BS is way out of line. It goes way overboard. They're looking for too much drama. But I had to bring up one thing that the Mets brought out last month.
Ah, what?
No, there's a real thing,
Yeah.
Jimmy. You're going to die when you hear this one. Go ahead. I remember this.
Okay, was having, he was in some sort of slump, and they can't figure it out. One day, they actually come out and they say, blue-eyed baseball players cannot hit during the day. He can't hit in the day because he has blue eyes.
Well, you know what? I've been hearing a light refraction off the eyes. You know what? It's not. You know what? Hey, maybe they're not wrong. You know what?
You're getting all excited.
Yeah, who am I to say? I have brown eyes. I don't hit. What do I know? That's not a bad point. Maybe that's accurate. Let's do some research. Take some calls. So for the next 4.5 hours, we'll be talking about blue-eyed people and how the Jews aren't. Just said Hitler. Fucking horrible.
Oh, all right. Now the calls are coming in for Sports Talk, Jimmy. Anthony in Boston. Anthony.
Hey, Sports Talk, Jimmy. Great to be on the Eagles.
Hey, great to have you. Thanks a lot.
Wait, what's your show called? Hold on, Anthony. What's your show called, Sports Talk, Jimmy?
Hey, thanks a lot. Welcome to...
It's got to have a sports term, like the hub, the dugout, the...
the fucking... how about...
the bench.
The bench, or... yeah, that's got to have a theme. The mound, something... how about...
the end zone.
No, not the end zone. That's been done too many times.
In the dugout.
Yeah, you're in the dugout.
In the dugout with sports.
Hey, you're in the dugout.
Hey, you're in the
Sports Talk,
dugout.
Jimmy.
Yeah, you're in the dugout with Coach Jimmy. What are you doing? What's going on?
Hey, Jimmy, I got a football question.
Sure. I got a football answer. I just do snappy patter.
I don't understand. Oh, I'm going to run over you. I don't understand why Belichick, he's blitzing the weak side corner in a third and long situation. I don't understand it.
Well, Belichick for a long time, everyone's been telling him, Bill, go fuck your mother. But he just won't do it, so he keeps doing that. All right, thanks for the call.
Let me say hi to Eric in Brooklyn. Eric.
Hey, what's up, guys? How you doing?
All right.
First time, long time.
Hey, welcome aboard. You're in the dugout.
How about Susan Waldman or any female reporters who sit there and claim that,
I'd rather fucking anthill than Susan Waldman. I would rather fucking an angry anthill than that woman. Go ahead.
She's the worst. She saw that she's got a pair of balls in her mouth and she's always jiggling them.
Why, sir? Why so mean?
She is horrendous.
Yeah, she's not great, but I do like her because she's just so pro-Yankee, but she does kind of stink.
It's terrible when she chimes in.
Oh, she just doesn't offer much.
Oh, really? All right. This is great. Mr. Coffee. Hey, it's been a while, Mr. Coffee. How are you, brother?
Good. How you doing?
Hey, I'll get to you in an instant. Hey, speaking of Mr. Coffee, you know, my old hero, Joey D used to sell Mr. Coffee. And then he punched Marilyn right in the clit. Go ahead, you're on the air.
Now, usually when the sports station is having like a bad day, they always go backwards and talk about like Pete Rose and does he belong in the Hall of Fame and who's the home run king? Was it Barry Bonds or Babe Ruth and all this stuff? They go backwards.
Holy shit, you're on to something.
Yeah.
There's top. What are the top 5 go-to things they do when it's a slow sports.
He had 2 of them, I think.
They definitely do the Pete Rose.
Asterisk.
They argue who is the greatest home run hitter of all time.
Yeah.
You know any of them, Travis?
How about some classic pitchers against modern hitters?
Yeah, you could do that. You could go local and do best Yankee team ever.
Oh, right. Very good. Pick the greatest Yankee team ever.
Or make your own.
Right.
Make your own team. Yeah.
No rules.
Who'd you have on there?
Oh, shortstop's a tough one, though. Who do you put on as the greatest Yankee shortstop of all time?
You gotta go. Come on, you gotta go with Derek Jeter.
Or the big argument was Campanella more effective before or after he was in a wheelchair? That's what I want to do. I want to host a sports show and then have questions like that. Hey, look, there's an argument to be made that he was more effective after he was in the chair. So call up with your opinions.
Him and his stupid dead legs.
Oh, shit.
Fuck him.
Yeah, that's great. Was Roberto Clemente, more and more valuable after his plane went into the fucking, into the forest?
Oh, they like to predict, too. When guys go before their time, what kind of player they would have been.
Or when guys get injured and couldn't reach their potential.
Like a Mark Fidrich or
like
something.
a Ken Griffey.
Yeah, now Mark Fidrich, was he a better pitcher or a garbage truck driver? Go, you're on the air. Thank you, because he was killed doing that.
Yes. That's how horrible his life went.
Yeah, the bird. How ironic he was fucking...
Could have been the Grace and he got crushed by one of his trucks, right?
Crushed by a dump truck.
Jesus Christ,
What a
that
dick.
sucks.
Fidrich. That's a great Ted Sheckler name. Oh, what was the fucking name?
They want you to call your show the Knuckleball Show.
Oh,
you said Tewksbury.
What's that?
I answered too many things at one time. Tewksbury.
Yes.
That was the street.
Yes.
You came up with.
Made a left on Tewksbury.
You asked for that.
Did I?
Didn't you
No,
just say
I was
another
asking
street?
Sam because where we stayed in a hotel in San Diego, the fucking name of the street, it just sounded like, who is it, the Sheckler's best friend?
Yeah, it is the Neighbors.
The Neighbors. The last name of the Neighbors was the street we were staying on. I don't know why it just hit me and I couldn't think of it.
I know we got a break, but now everyone's in with Sports Talk Jimmy. Kevin in Georgia.
Good morning, Hope and Sports Talk Jimmy. my favorite is, thanks for taking my call.
Yeah, they have to
It's
take
easy.
calls.
You just plunk a button down.
Exactly.
It's extremely random.
Don't feel so privileged.
That's a groveling that they don't know what else to say.
Yeah.
I like when callers call in and they say that they want to, dispute a point made by Dan from 25 minutes ago.
Oh, right. One of the other callers.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't agree with that at all. They got a great team this year.
What about it's so huge now, fantasy football talk. Where you're not even a fan of a team anymore. You're a fan of your fantasy football team.
Fantasy fucking sports. There's nothing that makes me want to put on a metal shoe and kick somebody's balls.
I love fantasy football.
It fucking stinks.
It's fun.
Hey, I got one guy from the Padres, the one guy from the Mets, the one guy from the Giants. Do you? Fucking cunt. And what was he batting? And you know what? It invests you in on the whole game because you watch every game. Really? That's what you need to do? Watch every game? Why don't you stop? Invest less.
It hasn't taken off in baseball as much as football, Jimmy. And I would say a huge part of our audience have fantasy football teams.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, good.
Oh,
Well,
yeah,
a
they
huge
do.
part of our audience should be killed in a gas fire. Fucking blithering idiots. You know what my fantasy football is? That fucking I get their contracts and get to fuck their wives while they all go down in a plane. That's my fantasy football.
And they discuss it now. Oh, wait, we got one coming in for Sports Talk Jimmy. Bill in Philly. Bill?
Oh, Bill.
Hi, Coach Jimmy.
Hi, Bill.
First, I want to say follow Poncho Pirate on Twitter. And second, my 7th string wide receiver has gone down in my 25-team league. Who should I pick up? I'll listen off the air for your answer.
Oh, yeah. That's one.
Oh, yeah, I'm going to hang up and listen to your answer.
Listen to your answer.
Thanks. Yeah, they just go away.
That would be great if they hang up and the guy just doesn't even acknowledge that the gentleman called.
Yeah.
Just goes on to another subject as the guy sits there waiting for his call.
That's cool. Why don't you listen and then paint your face and watch a Bjork video?
You want Mike Francesa shit or more catchphrases? For,
Francesa, because I hate Francesa.
Let's go to Ryan in the Bronx.
There you dog.
I'll tell you, since Mad Dog left that show, I have not listened once.
He's doing well, though, which just shows you how unimportant
That's fine,
his personality is.
Mike and the Mad Dog, I'd listen for, the Mad Dog, and then when Mad Dog came over here, I was done with Mike.
Yeah.
What do you got there, Ryan in the Bronx?
2 points about that fatso. Number one, he claims to be like the most knowledgeable guy about sports, and sports is super manly. I'm a fan, but he's really close to a Star Trek fan. I mean, he's a nerd, He's like a sports nerd, and he thinks, like, if you don't agree with him, you're the worst,
He's a dick.
Yeah.
He's a dick. And fucking, he does a 4-hour show, but he does 2 hours worth of material because he repeats himself constantly. He's like, a guy will call him about Mark Sanchez and compare him to Tom Brady. He'll be like, you're talking about Mark Sanchez, okay? He's a young kid. You're talking about Tom Brady. He's the best quarterback in the world, okay? Best quarterback in the world, okay? He's the best quarterback in the world, okay? Mark Sanchez is a young kid. You're talking about Tom Brady. He's the best quarterback in the world. And then the guy will call him after like, Mike, you're absolutely right. Tom Brady is the best quarterback in the world. Of course. He's the best quarterback in the world.
Wow, you got it down, brother.
That is exactly what that fucking fat asshole does.
And the other thing Mike Francesa does, he has the most boring TV show ever.
It's horrible.
Because they obviously threw TV cameras on him. He doesn't look up once, has no energy whatsoever, and he drinks his stupid diet soda the entire time.
He has to rip the label off, okay? And, I can't show the label to the cameras, okay? They're paying sponsorship on my show, okay?
Okay.
That's pretty good.
That's really good, brother.
All right, bud. Thank you.
Good job.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Let me say hi to Matt in Jersey. Matt.
Hey, guys. If you go up on YouTube, there's people that post videos that prank call his show and call him a big fatso. It's really hysterical. And he thinks that he can...
A big fatso.
He thinks he can get to the dump button before it gets on the air. He's like, you see, folks, you think you're going to get through, you think you're being funny, and it's not going to get through, and it gets through anyway. It's so funny.
Oh, can we find that?
Can we see some of those?
There's one time some guy, he does the, I'm going to do a quick comment and a question, I'm going to hang up and let you talk about it. But he asked him his comment, and he said, one more question. Do you think Jose Reyes has the biggest cock in the Mets locker room?
Really? Are they on YouTube? All right, hold on. We're going to get one here.
TJ in New Hyde Park. What's up, TJ?
Hi, Mike.
Yes.
First time, long time.
Good. What's going on?
I just have a question. Who has lower expectations on a nightly basis? The Islanders or your wife?
All right, there's a guy who's waited a long time for a stupid remark. But again, here's the thing, TJ, and I hope TJ's listening. These dumb jokes don't get on the air. You wait and you wait. It's on a delay. Sarah clicks it. It doesn't get on the air.
It's on the
Jim
air.
in Jersey, what's up, Jim?
Hey, Mike.
How are you?
Ridiculous, man.
Well, but people wait all that time, and then they forget that the joke's not going to get on the air, and you got to knock your radio down, please, Jim.
I'm sorry, it's the TV.
Okay.
It was on the air.
Hilarious. It went over the air.
Of
But
course.
what a bore he is to do. That's a guy's sports talk. So, lower expectations and met to your wife.
Yeah,
Why
yeah.
not do something funny? Wrinkle neck.
Is there more prank calls? Yeah. Oh, let's go with it. Thank you, Matt.
No problem.
What, he just laying on the floor in front of the door or something, Matt?
Joe in North Bergen. What's up, Joe?
Hey, Mike, how you doing?
Good, thanks.
Hey, Mike, how you doing?
Good, thanks.
I had 2 quick points. First, I'd like to say you did a phenomenal job covering the NCAA tournament last week. Not many people covered all that along as well as you did.
That's the butter.
Well, thank you.
Secondly, what do you think the chances are that Jose Reyes has the biggest cock in the locker room?
Well, you see, here's the thing I try to tell you guys. When you call up and you try to do something stupid like curse or something like that, or try to get something like that through, you can't get it through. You can't do it.
He did.
So we're on a delay for that reason, so that
it got through.
knuckleheads don't do stuff like that. And if you do, you'll get away with it anyway. So it's not a big deal. So you don't worry about it. It doesn't work, though. You can't do it. It's impossible.
That is so fucking funny.
We'll be visiting the studio next week. No, here do I. Neil in Queens, what's up, Neil?
Hey, it's Neil from Queens.
Yes,
I'm
Neil.
kind of waiting.
What are you waiting for?
Wasn't that you had me speak as a regular call-in?
Yeah, you are.
So I'm just waiting?
No, you're on the air. What would you like to say?
Oh, I wanted to say that I think we're just going to win, so I think Namath's going to have a great game. And Boozer and Snell, just, they were number 1 draft picks. And it's time for the Jets to win again.
All right. Did you wait a long time to say that?
What did he say?
Yeah, I guess so.
He's talking about the 69 Jets. He's mentioning 69 Jets.
Why doesn't Mike have a fucking sense of humor?
Because
what's wrong with that? You do this every day. Have a sense of humor about it.
He's a bore.
Emerson Boozer.
He's a bore, Mike Francesa.
You stink, Mike.
He blows.
You really do.
At all, I don't think you're going to see Jorge behind the plate. Steve in Boundbrook, what's up, Steve?
Mike, how's it going, man?
What's up?
Hey, regarding the Jeter injury, you've got to get an MRI.
He already had one.
Yeah, but Mike, listen, what he's got to do, get the MRI, whether he goes on the DL or not, you got to give him some of your Diet Coke. That's the elixir, you know what I'm saying, Mike?
Oh, God. Now, listen, leave the number, please. Anthony in River Edge, what's up, Anthony?
Hey, Mike, how's it going? First time, long time.
What's up?
No sense of humor whatsoever. Doesn't even come close to cracking
He's
a smile.
a fucking self-righteous, know-it-all fatso.
None-humor.
He's unlistenable.
Share out of the lineup for the Yankees and ask the Yankees to play the series. It's not the same thing. It really is make it very, very tough. It really does. Andy on the cell phone. What's up,
Takes a
Andy?
little fast, right?
Hi, Mike. This whole David Wright situation is completely ridiculous, but I have a perfect solution.
Well, how is it ridiculous? What's ridiculous about it?
Well, listen, they could get the Keith Hernandez to play third base for 2 weeks, and it'll bring fans to the stadium, and it'll give them that fan something to cheer for.
No, wait a second. Your solution is for Keith Hernandez to play third base for 2 weeks?
Hernandez?
Yes.
No, all right.
In there for 2 weeks.
You're wasting our time. Okay? You are seriously wasting everybody's time by even making that phone call. 212-229-3480. That just shows you that the regular number's not working, because if it was, you wouldn't have that call. 212-229-3480.
What's wrong with having a calling letter once in a while?
A guy whose solution is that...
I would fucking listen if I knew this shit was going through.
That's hilarious.
God, Mike
Come on.
Francesa is a dullard.
He really is a dullard. Someone's saying, look up Mike Francesa chowing down on... Oh, just says chowing down. See if that one works. Thanks. Puddle of AIDS. Oh, he's good for... Yeah, he's reliable.
I like to see him eating cum and a bullet. Not in that order.
I guess this is during one of the breaks. They zoom in on him. What's he eating?
Chili. That's good.
It's chili.
He's just eating fucking chili. All right, whatever. Any more prank calls?
I think most of the other ones are him yelling at callers.
Yeah. Well, that's good.
That's fucking hilarious.
It's so
man.
easy to get under his skin.
He's a crank.
So you were waiting that long to say that?
To be seen. But again, I think Beltran will be traded. I think K-Rod will be traded. I do think, unfortunately, Reyes will wind up being moved at the end of the season. Bronson in California joins us. What's going on, Bronson?
Hey, Mike, how are you?
Good.
I wanted to ask you about the Yankees infield, and I'm also wondering if you think it's unfair what happened to Funtime on the board with getting banned.
About what was the second thing?
Matthew Funtime, he posted in the breakfast thread, and he made all those photoshops, and it's always talking about religion, and he got banned, and it's kind of controversial.
Got banned where?
From the board.
What? From where?
From the board. He usually doesn't post in the game.
What is the board?
It's the board. The board is the board.
I don't know what the board means.
What an idiot.
Okay, well, I was also asking about, do you think Jeter could be moved to first base and maybe moved to Sheckler to third?
I mean, you just you called from California to prove that you just don't have a brain in your head. I mean, it's amazing. I should have let him go. I should have got rid of him when he was talking gibberish before. I mean, Hey, listen, that guy waited on the phone for like an hour to call up and ask if we're going to move Jeter to first base. I mean, you got to have something better to do with your life. I mean, you really have. You really do.
No,
that's funny.
You don't.
Anyone who calls his show, by the way, he could say that too.
Yeah,
you should have something better to do with your life.
Right.
Gee, there's a Halloween store in our neighborhood.
Yeah, that joint just stays there with nothing in it for a year,
and then it opens up.
They open
Once
up as
a year,
Halloween
they got to
store.
make all their money.
Well, yeah, because no one else is renting the space.
Yeah.
So the Halloween people rent it every year.
I'm opening a Halloween store.
Oh, Ted. I bet you it's some kind of emporium.
Yes, it is, Gregory. It's Ted's Spooky Ookie Goblins and Ghouls Halloween Emporium.
Spooky Ookie?
Yes, it is, Anthony.
Is that it?
I open it on October 31st at 8:30 p.m.
Well, that's kind of not
A little
smart.
late.
People wait to get their Halloween needs.
How many costumes do you sell?
I have about 40,000 for sale.
And how many have you actually sold?
6. Well, they were actually stolen off the truck.
Don't you think it's a little late? Like people already have their
No, at
costumes?
8:30 on Halloween night, they're going to start rolling in to purchase their goodies.
You should open it up now, Ted.
No, I don't want to. Rent is too high, Gregory. I open it that night, and I keep it open until December 4th.
Why would you do that?
This way it's on Halloween, and people can go, let's go get our goodies. No, let's do it at 8:30 p.m.
That's when they're out there already trick-or-treating.
No, I have bushels of candy to sell, too.
Yeah, what kind of candy you sell?
I sell only Malibars.
That's a cookie, isn't it? Throw it in the bag. So melty. Oh, well, what kind of costumes are we looking at over there? What's your best sellers?
Oh, I have the Superman. I have a cape, actually. Like you say, you could be Superman with this cape. And I have a wig.
A cape and a wig?
20,000 of each.
That would be the worst store ever.
No, it's wonderful. You could be the caped-winged crusader.
Is it a different color wigs or is it?
No, it's just black and a red cape and Malibars.
I don't think this business is going to do very well.
Can't people go get free candy at 8:30 p.m. on Halloween night?
No, but you should buy it and then go home and give it out to all the children. It'll make you feel wonderful, Samuel.
By the time you get home,
it'll probably be 10 p.m. That's only me working, and I'm expecting a long line. It's on the 35th floor of a building.
Wow. So no one knows you're there if they're just walking down the street.
Yes, I'm afraid of a riot, Gregory, so I'm trying to keep it under my hat. Or wig, as it were. LOL. Wig, as it were.
Wig, as it were.
Wig, as it were.
Oh my God.
Oh, boy. Oh, tit.
All right.
Yeah. Let's eat, huh?
You want to eat?
I'm pretty hungry.
All right, we'll figure out what to do next.
I would like to hear about Sam's bachelor party when we come back.
Ooh. Well, do tell.
I'll bet that was an evening of few regrets. I'll bet that was an evening of naughtiness. What did you do? I bet that was an evening of a lot of naughty behavior, a lot of some boys being boys. You.
it's uncomfortable.
I don't know. Are we allowed to talk about this?
I don't know. Did everybody make like a little pact? Oh, what did you do?
Stop touching me. Yes, there's no pact.
Oh. I bet it all. What happens in the Oh, I don't even want to say where they went.
Whoa.
Might be a big secret. Come here. Let me tickle you.
Freak. Can you imagine actually hanging out with people like that?
You know, come on, fess up. Get over here.
Just a lot of craziness.
Yeah, I bet it was nonstop. Because I saw you. Well, I don't want to give it away till later. Tickle.
Jimmy's getting up and just tickling Sam now.
You're trying to block him with a chair.
I'll do that. Hit my heart on. Glad you guys made it in this morning.
Oh, boy.
Oh, boy.
I thought you guys might be out for a couple weeks.
Oh, jeez, he's chasing Sam around the studio, tickling him.
You don't like, that's Josh.
Josh?
Yeah.
Oh. No.
Was he
We can't keep track of all these.
That's his name. Josh, yes.
But we don't even know Edgar yet.
Good-naturedly.
Good-naturedly.
Well, we don't know Edgar well enough for you to introduce a new character. You're confusing everybody, sir.
I like pig foot.
A very serious cookie.
Yes, they are.
Made for grown-up taste.
Yes.
Well, Sam doesn't want to do anything for his bachelor party. He doesn't, like I said,
hang
doesn't
out.
drink, doesn't eat steak. They're at a Jim Norton show. I've seen Jim 100 fucking times.
Get some
No
chicken
offense,
nuggets
Jimmy.
somewhere.
I'm not offended.
I'm a very fun person.
And Jimmy
You're
said, don't get confused. Jimmy fucking rocked. He's so ready for his special.
I was laughing my balls off.
And she's the one like, you got to fucking step up. I'm like, fuck.
Yeah.
You missed the pre-comedy cocktails.
Where was that
Hey, spike mine.
But even I thought that part was even weird because I'm like, Sam doesn't drink, so why is everyone going to a bar before the Jim Norton show to have a few drinks?
Yeah, get nice and loose. Let the evening. Hey, what happens in this place stays.
Yeah.
Let me shake your chair.
A little pre-show, right?
Just because I don't drink doesn't mean other people don't.
That's true.
Look, I'm wrong, is what I'm saying in the end, because it was a great time. I had a lot of fun. I was very surprised. Your brother put on a nice shindig.
Oh, yes, he did.
So then we ended up at, should we say the place?
If you want to, it was a gentleman's club.
Went to a gentleman's club.
Gentlemen, you better use that in quotes. Go on. Get out of here.
Using the term loosely, right?
Obi was turning down some of the girls at first, but I was like, I wanted to make sure everybody got at least
You want to
something.
make sure all parties are guilty. I hear you. Guilty men tell no tale.
He's got him again. He's cornered him. Now he's trying to tickle him.
But
you would look like a scumbag, is what I'm saying, to get up with one of the girls and, and she leads you into the back room in front of people that you normally just see at a barbecue every once in a while.
Jess says she wants to get trapeze lessons or something for her bachelorette party.
What the hell is that about?
Dork.
Uh-oh. From who?
That's what I was saying. That's what I told her. Like she said she didn't want any strippers whatsoever at her bachelorette.
I guess that means I won't be invited. I'm kidding, Sam. I don't strip. I know that.
That means she really wants strippers at a bachelorette party.
Uncut.
You think so?
Yeah.
Uncut.
Yeah, they're gonna do that on the And you've gone in the back room? None of us really pushed it on you.
If somebody had paid for it?
That's a yes.
I guess. I mean, yeah. Why wouldn't you?
Yeah.
If you paid for it.
Yeah, it's the champagne room. It's
I know what it is.
champagne.
I hate you, Josh.
This guy, I just got a used mattress from Ted's Used Mattress Emporium.
Wow.
That's from Huntington.
If there's bed bugs, if there's no bed bugs, we'll provide them.
Oh, you provide bed bugs?
I certainly do. Get a free bucket of bed bugs that I purchase.
Free bucket.
Yes, multicolored like M&M's. They're adorable.
Give you some companionship with
Yes, they're nice. You'll never be lonely. When it gets cold and your warmth is on the mattress, they climb all over and stand on your ears. They're classified as pests, Gregory.
Pests.
Do you know where I had bed bugs when I was growing up, and I never knew where they were hiding?
Where, Ted?
In my hat.
In your hat?
Yes.
Hat bugs?
I thought there was just little black speckles, which made it a fancy hat. They were bed bugs.
Are they hat bugs then?
Yes, no.
Yes, no.
I would sleep on my hat. Fucking dirty post.
What? What's wrong?
Just a fucking post. Richard Johnson and Linda Stacy. That cunt.
Well, they teach us a lesson by making sure our article ran in Monday's paper. Yeah. We get it. You don't like us.
I hate Linda Stacy's picture. That cunt. She's a cunt. With that fucking severed white cadaver hand on her pig face.
Read what she has to say today about the Dave Chappelle show.
Well, she loves it. 4 stars. Which maybe it's great. I mean, I like Dave.
You know what? Whatever. She loves it. She hates it. It's just how she writes about it. It's in the TV section in the back there, Jimmy. All the way. Keep going back. Back.
See you. And there she is.
There it is. Read the first paragraph, maybe 2 paragraphs. You'll puke. Listen to this, Anthony.
No matter what you're doing, they'll make sure you're home by 9, that your TV is tuned to Comedy Central. and that you have strapped yourself safely into your sofa. If all that is done, then and only then can you safely watch the first 3 Chappelle Show Lost episodes, which are so funny that without safety restraints, you might fall off the couch from laughing so hard, tragically hitting your head and die an early death.
Goddamn rich cunt!
Fucking you.
Wait, where did you start making it up?
Dude.
The dying thing is in there too?
Word for word, it's in there.
Stop it. I thought the last sentence was you.
No.
I would have sworn.
That had you written all over it.
This fucking... She's a mullet cunt. That's one word for her. My name is mullet cunt. And the fucking discolored hand. Look at the cunt. Linda Stasi, S-T-A-S-I. Look at the cadaver hand this cunt has her fucking fat mullet face propped up with. I'd like to grab that fucking hairdo and rape her mouth. What do you think of them apples, cadaver hand cunt? What do you think of them fucking apples?
What did she do to you, Jimmy?
Fucking New York Post cunt.
What did she do to you, Jimmy?
She gave Lucky Louie no stars, and I didn't care that she hated the show. I just hated that she complained about the set. I didn't like the set.
She's kind of cute.
She's a fucking mushmouth cunt. Look at the fucking dead body hand propping up that fucking pig face.
With the pinky just enough where it's like almost touching her chin.
She should have a fucking black dick dangling on her nose while she goes, hey, 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 hey. Fucking dead body hand cunt. Did you laugh so hard you fell out of your seat? Strap yourselves in, kids. Why don't you die from a drunk driver hitting your mullet? Go fuck your mother. Dead body cunt hand.
Before.
Wow.
Drunk driver hitting your mullet.
I'm Linda Stasi, and I have a mullet. Do you know it takes more muscles to frown than to smile? I was once told by a white-handed cunt.
Wow. Frank the Frowner. I heard Frank use such harsh language.
Oh, wow.
Do you know it takes more muscles to write a bad review than it does to write a good review? I heard by a woman who I hope was raped by a gang of Dominicans.
I hope they fucking mouth rape her. Not even her pussy or her ass. Her mouth. I hope they open her fucking jaw the way you'd open the jaw of a fucking... Like the way King Kong opened that fucking T-Rex's mouth. I hope that's the way they open her mouth and they all fuck it. I'm strapped in. I'm laughing hard. Hope you fucking crack your head on the coffee table like William Holden and die. You fucking white-handed twat. You fucking Michael Jackson glove-handed cunt. Oh, I'd like to bite her fucking nose off.
Wow. Holy shit.
I didn't like this set.
Sorry, you fucking homemaker. You unfunny writer. You're a shitty writer.
Oh, wow.
Fucking hate that bitch.
Let's go to John in Chicago. John.
How am I supposed to follow that?
I don't know.
I'm sorry, John. I apologize for my language. I got a little off color.
Yeah.
So I love the show, but so far today's show, Jimmy said 3 times that people that either don't like your show or Lucky Louie, if they were to phrase it differently, he'd be okay with it.
I would have actually.
How would you like the criticism phrased?
If she attacked, like, the jokes... Or just like, you understand what I mean? But when someone attacks the set or the fact that there's dirty profanity, that's what bothers me. When somebody attacks the jokes or they don't like the show or they don't like the acting or they don't like the storylines, all that I consider very valid. But when somebody attacks the language, it's like, Jesus, dude, why does comedy have such a double standard, like where it has to be fucking, why is the language an issue at all?
Yeah.
I don't understand that.
It's on HBO.
Yeah, exactly.
So that's what I'm saying, bro.
Victor in Baltimore.
Hey, I just want to ask Jimmy if he's got anything else other than raping and ball cancer and fucking in the mouth by black guys. Come on, let's hear some original shit.
Well, that's pretty original, dude. Who else said that in a row?
Wait.
Dude, you gotta give me this.
Key is in a row. If you didn't laugh at the King Kong T-Rex line, you're just silly.
Yeah, come on, dude. How could you not enjoy that?
The Founding Fathers never said that.
Yeah, let's go to Jeff in Florida. Jeff.
You gotta leave these guys on longer. Don't let them unless they hang up. Don't hang up.
Jeff.
What?
Boy, I just wanted to say, man, I love the show. Love James Norton. You got a lot of passion, and I'm not going to hang up.
Thanks, fella.
All right. Thank you.
Bye, mister.
Bye.
See, it says Opie's my favorite. I don't believe that.
Oh.
See, I'm getting smart.
I bet you are. I bet you are.
I'm getting smart. Watch. Steve in Texas. Steve.
Hey, guys. How you doing?
Hey.
Hi.
I just wanted to let you guys know how much I love the show. Jimmy, you're really, it's the honesty, I think, in your comedy is, talking about all the stuff in your past. And Anthony, it's like the voices, it's like the people are really there, right?
Yeah.
But I got to say that Opie's my favorite. He's the best. When I started listening to the show about 5 minutes in, Opie threw poker chips at some woman. I think she's driven from Vermont to give you guys presents or something.
Yeah, that's one of my favorite things.
Opie's your favorite
stooge.
All right.
I immediately fell in love.
All right, thank you.
And incidentally,
No homo.
Thank you,
thanks,
sir. To correct that last caller, the one who said, do I only have this? What I said was, I hope she has a black dick on her face, but I was hoping that her mouth was raped by Dominicans.
Right.
And I didn't say ball cancer today, sir.
No.
So get your insults straight, fella. If you're going to hurt a boy's feelings, at least hurt them accurately.
I didn't forget about E-Rock's MySpace blog. Oh, no, where is it? I didn't forget.
Like everyone who read it.
I didn't forget when we started with this on Friday, and I said,
oh, my God,
I will save it for when we come back.
I better have a copy, too.
Our little mini vacation. We got that on the way, and we also have Maury's Phobias show. We got to do Scared of Dogs next as well, okay?
And we also where's Kenny?
He's running numbers.
What are they got with coffee? Caffeine?
Is this good, Sam?
You want a smoothie? Coffee?
It's very funny.
We're now taping Jimmy in the elevator every day. Last week it was, we got to replay this from last week, and then we got a new one.
You know what? When Kenny shaves, he looks like a brontosaurus. He has a little brontosaurus head. Can I get you something before I eat fruit off a tree?
Here's Frank the Frowner in the elevator with just a ton of people.
I had no idea he was taping this. Good
yeah,
morning,
and then Sam taped today, but here's from last week. Listen to this.
The door's opening.
Excuse me?
Sorry, I'll let the lady off, stupid. Do you know it takes more muscles to frown than it does to smile? I was once informed by a man who was using my mouth as a pocket pussy.
Yeah, that was in front of strangers, by the way.
You're the echo of the elevator. Yeah. It was fantastic.
A little off color.
It's so embarrassing to be part of.
I got a wishy-washy answer from Sam on this next one. Sam taped Jimmy today.
Well, it is just chewing, but it's long enough that you get the idea that he was continuously chewing for an entire elevator ride with several people. Who,
yeah, and a girl standing right next to him and just like laughing because it was so ridiculous.
Then she got creeped.
Yeah, and walked away from him.
In an elevator.
Yeah, that's him chewing his gum.
That's right. Four.
What a fucking jerk I sound like.
All right, well, Sam, you were correct. A little wishy-washy.
I don't know. I like the chewing. I thought
this is how radio works. We should have played that first, and then we leave him with the Frank the Frowner thing.
Yeah.
Big laugh. Then
that's the biggie.
Break and
We'll be back with more.
Instead, we just do this.
All right, listen, it's Bear Week in Provincetown.
Yeah.
2008 schedule of events. We should go to this website and force Steve to pick one of his faves.
Okay, I have it up.
Oh, you do have it up? All right, we'll get to that in a second. All right, guys. Bear Week. Bear Week. Well, we start with Saturday, July 12th, which obviously has passed, right? Okay. This past Saturday, they had an event called Woof on the Wharf.
What is that?
Woof on the Wharf. It's a welcome party, Anthony, with hors d'oeuvres. An hors d'oeuvres buffet.
Are there dogs involved?
By Bayside Betsy's. $20 admission included with Bear Week pre-registration packages. Limited at-door admission available to the Woof on the Wharf party.
And what are you woofing?
Other woofs.
Oh.
It's wolfing. You're going to wolf down cum.
Wow.
And then you move on to the next event.
Oh, this sounds fun.
Well, the next one is just terrific. It's the Big Muscle Bear Bash.
Yeah.
With DJ Ted Eel.
Yes! Everybody will be dancing.
I'll be spinning records. I've got Bob Seger's greatest hits available. I'm Ted Eel, slippery DJ of the evening.
Hey, Ted, you like spinning for Bear Week every year?
Yes, I do. They're very good dancers, many of them.
Yeah?
Although sometimes they'll grab me. They'll go, get out here, Ted Eel, and they'll make me dance with them.
Some consider you a twink, my friend.
No, I'm not a twink. I've got a bit of a belly.
Yeah.
I'm kind of shaped like Jared.
A bit of a belly?
A bit of a belly, yes.
What that is?
Yes.
Fucking truck tires.
Jared would have the perfect body if he were 11 feet tall.
Well, there you go. You got Ted spinning the tunes. Hey.
Ted Eel.
Hey, can we check out? And it's hosted, by the way, by Big Muscle. Should I give the website away?
Sure.
All right, bigmusclebear.com.
Here's a profile.
Yeah.
All right, here you go, guys. What is this?
Oh my goodness.
This is somebody's profile on bigmusclebear.com.
Oh God.
Oh, I know him. He's actually a very good dancer.
Wait, how do you know him
Yes.
from just looking at his hiney, his hairy hiney there?
Yes, I recognize the way the hairs are on each cheek.
Yeah.
He purposefully doesn't let it cover the crack.
He's from San
That's
Francisco.
Kelly. Yeah,
what a
Kelly's
surprise.
no bear.
Kelly's from San Francisco.
Why is he a bear? Because he's a beard? He's not fat.
Kelly has very hairy armpits. It's always the talk of the pier.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. Any other pictures from bigmusclebear.com?
Oh, there's a bunch.
Yeah.
Because this is kind of like MySpace for bears. So they could hook up. And
What is that guy doing?
That is a bear.
Rory
That
thought
is a
that
bear.
would be a good pose.
Rory's right. All the boys love Rory. He's the hit of the dance party. He'll put down a little slip and slide. He'll slide around on oil. Ted Eel's dance extravaganza.
Look at Rory.
Look at Rory.
He would just tear up your ass.
Oh my God,
he would.
Look at him closing his eyes. He's probably putting earbuds in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All
Listening to the Rent soundtrack.
Hey, you guys, come on. Who's this?
Oh, that's Per.
Oh God.
Let's take a look at Per.
What the fuck? His dick is hanging out.
I know, but what are you afraid?
A little.
Go back.
Here it comes. Scared.
Oh, it looks like he mastered Poe a little bit, gentlemen.
Hello. No, no, he doesn't. He's just happy to have a little plump cock.
Yeah, we call him faucet penis because the way it hangs on top of his balls, it looks like your kitchen sink faucet.
He looks like a fucking elephant, a small elephant.
Old spigot dick. He likes when we call him spigot dick.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Not really. DJ
Look how
Ted
casual he
Eel.
looks,
Ted
though.
Eel's dance
You
extravaganza.
gotta look like he's,
Slip on in and dance the tune away. Ted Eel.
Ted Eel's a douche.
He certainly is. Oh, I like this picture. This is lying on the floor. Wow, wait.
This is the upskirt shot. Usually the upskirt shots are pretty hot.
There's no reason. He took a camera, put it on the floor right between his legs, spread his legs. The camera's facing straight up, and it's his whole undercarriage.
You can see his fucking cock hanging down, his hairy ass, and his hairy thigh. You can see this on worstviewever.com. It's really atrocious. That white, what does that remind me of? It's just
Prince
awful.
Valiant?
Yeah, Prince
Valiant.
What?
This
Prince Valiant hair. Great.
He is royalty.
Yeah. Yes, we forgot the royal.
He looks like Guy Fieri. That stupid hair. You know, my little my pear tarts are delicious. I rock and roll. All right, good.
You don't like Guy Fieri? I like the guy. Okay,
don't bring up Guy Fieri in front of Sam.
Sam hates Guy Fieri.
I don't like
hates
Guy
him.
Fieri.
Why?
Just because he forced you to drink.
Yeah.
Out of principle.
What?
Out of the principle of it.
Yes.
It's disrespectful, and it was a
He
dickhead
didn't-
move. And
He didn't
tries
know
to
you
be
didn't,
like,
he didn't know you didn't drink at all.
yeah, he did. We told him.
Light flaky crust. Kicks butt.
He's an asshole.
It's cooking. It's not that extreme, you know?
Yeah, you get a pear tart and you get a light flaky crust and you throw a couple of pears in there and it's a tart. It's just your party. They're going to go bananas for it. They're going to go nuts.
He dresses like Steve C. Like it's cool. Like it was ever cool to wear fire on your clothes.
Yeah.
He cooks with it.
You take these chicken wings, you throw a little Jack Daniels in there, a little pineapple. It's nuts. It's going to make your party extreme.
Are
Everybody's
they?
going to go ballistic.
You forgot the are they part. I love when you do it. Are they?
Jesus.
Really?
Styles his hair like he was going to a Papa Roach concert.
What?
Boom, you just take that, a little splash of spice, bow, a little Jack Daniels, boom. We're partying, brother. It's crazy. A little pear tart. With light, delicious, airy crust around it. It's crazy.
What, you don't like when your chef wears risky business shades when he's cooking?
I just don't get the extremeness of it.
Yeah. Whoa, he's coming at you.
Yeah.
I like the Guy Fieri.
I like Guy Fieri, too.
I like when chefs wear multiple bracelets.
Sam has a real
gimmicky.
hatred, though. We're just fucking around. Sam hates the guy.
I don't like him.
Just because he made you eat delicious steak.
I don't care about the steak.
And
You
maybe
take a steak, you cook it well done, you throw a little spice on there, a little vanilla bean ice cream, pow! Your party's out of control. It's crazy. Put a little fire on your shirt.
He's not cool.